Yo. Hey, how's it going? Sorry I'm late. Wait, and me turn this down actually. Yeah, hey. Hope you're all good. I'm a little bit out of it right now, but you know we'll be fine. Yeah. So just waking up a bit late. Um, not been the best day either. Thankfully, it's not too hot. I've been debating if I wanted to stream today. Um, but thankfully, it's not too hot, and just more about what I feel like. And it's been a bit of a rough day. A lot of things, but that's why I thought just chill, blah blah blah. I'm sure I'll feel better as I go along. But yeah. Hmm. Besides the heat, the thing that's really getting me is all the pollen, right? Because it's like you either open your window to let some cool air in, but also fuck up your allergies because there's just now a bunch of pollen. It's like it's a very just awful, awful mixed bag on what you want. Um, we'll I'll get through it. Fine. Yeah. There was like thunder happening. And I actually find thunder relaxing, but wasn't any thunder for a while. Like I was able to sleep just fine when it's thundering, but I've been like going to bed at really bad times because I just can't sleep. Um, oh, red moon, nice. Okay, I think my thing's broken, so I'll have to just turn this up, and there we go. Put some music on at least. Sorry, just sneezing. Like thunder, when lightning is involved, I have to put on my ski mask, otherwise it won't be a disco.
Hi, Magic. Are we doing any trauma under the knife? I saw Stanley Parable in the title. Have you heard of the serious room from the game?
Not today. I think I have heard serious room. Isn't that when you like cheat? Like if you try and use actual cheats and the game finds out and they put you in the serious room. I think I know about that one. I don't think I ever caused that to happen. I think the last time when I played, apparently I've only played for less than an hour, or less than 2 hours actually. And I'm not really sure what endings I got, if any. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't play too much of it. I guess I'll just have to go through the game and see what I can get. They did try and get a lot of new content. Never actually got to do it. Aren't you too hot in this unit? Not really. On a bright side, kind of bright side. So, Steam Summer Sale. Hello there, Sakura. Steam Summer Sale is pretty good. I bought Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice for when I streamed that. I bought some other games too, like Metaphor, ReFantasia, which is something I wanted for a while. Although I'm gonna be really mad if they re-release the game, because Atlas likes to do that, where they'll release the game again, but with like an added thing to it or something. Send me get DLC. Yeah, it's the serious room. I actually, and also I thought I'd treat myself. I actually bought a Switch 2 myself yesterday. And it was supposed to arrive today. And it didn't. So that's never thrilling thing to happen to me today. Oh well. Thank you, by the way. I I bought it because I thought it'd be a good idea. Good night. I think it'd be like a good idea to like. First of all, is the battery life. Thank you. Fortune's Weave. What is that? Is Fire Emblem? 100% I will. The question is if I'm gonna stream that because Fire Emblem's like my big go-to. I might stream Engage first. I don't know because like when you get any kind of Switch, it'll I'm poor. Yeah, I feel that. I don't think there's a reason for me to have a. I mean, Switch One should be very cheap now. No. I think when I apply for university, saying for a both. You mean a booth? Are you going to a convention, or are you saving for? Oh, saving for a Switch 2 and Weave. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like I want to. I think I'll stream Engage first, if anything. I don't think there's much of a reason to have a Switch 1 if you have a Switch 2, unless there's like games that only play on Switch 1 for some reason. I haven't looked that up. I was like kind of debating it. I still have Engaged, and I haven't played it at all yet, so I may do more Switch games. I still need to do like some more games first, but I don't know. Like today, I was kind of really wondering what I want to play. I just was not in the mood to play Sekiro right now. Like if I do, I think I might just like end stream earlier than I want or something else. And I had to look at like other things that I could maybe do, but I think that kind of stuff for me was playing well, you know, playing Stanley. So here we are. It should be all right. But yeah, I've not really played on my Switch for a while because yeah, that's true, I guess. Without you life, because the Switch just has such low battery life that normally whenever I go to it, I just like It's like you know, I have a Steam Deck, so I'm like I'd rather just play on my Steam Deck. But I don't know, maybe now, maybe I just want something new. So the Switch 2 could probably help. I don't know. The Switch is so old by this point. I think the battery life on it's died quite a bit. But I got like other games. I also may want to stream Catherine full bodied. I would have to start again because I never finished it. I finished the original one, but I think I want to play like the full body one on stream because that's something I actually really like, and it would be good to kind of like get my brain going and whatnot. Haven't really looked at any other sales and stuff. Any other things too. I don't know. It's just been very a slow day for me. Just think about the Switch been around for yeah. Like I was saying, when I applied for university, I applied for a student bank, right? So like if you're in studying, certain banks let you open like a student account with them. And one of the great benefits was the fact that well, university they give you like expense, they give you money, right? They give you money every so often as like, you know, spendable stuff, allowance, whatever. Open a student account for that. And they have like interest free, so this is very boring, but basically you get money. And I used that money, the first thing to do was to buy a Switch 1. I already finished it. I applied for a game design and technology course. I passed, and I've been at university for a good while now. It's helped, but I don't know. I still owe a lot of money, so did it help as much as I would like it to have? No. Was it a waste of money? Maybe. But I've got the job right now. If I did that, probably not, to be honest, which is a thing. But it's not like I'm earning crazy money because I did apply for that. I don't know. Like university's kind of, it's very hit or miss. I don't know. But yeah, all good. I do. Yeah, I got the Switch, and now I got Switch 2, which I was gonna originally have today, but they couldn't deliver it today because they think that they can deliver it at like 2 p.m. when I'm working. Like, huh? I have a job, man. I can't be at home at that time. Like, it's, and then they can't legally like leave it anywhere because it's so expensive, right? So it's like, because of how much it costs, they can't leave it. And I also don't want them to either. I don't want them leaving it behind, like my trash, whatever. For me, given that some quick experience that made me have to redo third year release again. Yeah, the money part's the worst thing about it, to be honest. I'll stretch. Thank you, Bradley. I'll say that I lived, so I commuted from my house where I live to university every day, and it was like an hour bus ride. It saved me a lot of money, but the fact that I still owe so much money is just crazy to me. And I only really made one friend at university that I liked. Like, I made friends, but I only made like one proper friend that I actually like hanged out after uni and all that stuff with. And I don't really talk to him anymore. Just because just never really had a good chance to. And I spent like 3 years like out of the job until I got a job, and that's where I'm at right now, and that was like years ago, so I don't know. Things have a way to work themselves out, in a way. Yeah, I don't know, I never really liked, I had an option to do accommodation, but I think I wouldn't have liked that, because I had everything I needed at home. And then I looked at how like long it would take for me to like to get there and back. And the fact that it's only one bus ride, I learned how to sleep on the bus. Like, I went upstairs. It's like, it's double-decker, so I would just have earphones in and then take like a small nap, and then boom, I'm there. Which thankfully, if I overslept at all, the bus was like my stop was near the end, so it wasn't that big of a setback. There are probably people and actually, yeah, that's another thing. I just don't trust people. Like, I don't know, like I don't like, you know, I can do all the partying, whatever, but I'm like, nah, I don't know. I really don't. I really just like my own room, my own stuff, everything. Like, I don't want that kind of issue. So for me, it was like, yeah, I think I'm fine just traveling. Yeah, uni was like a weird time, I'd say. I made some things. It was nice. I learned some stuff, but am I ever gonna pay back the money out of them? At this rate, probably not. Unless I become like mega rich somehow, and then they'll hound me. But yeah, I haven't paid back a single thing yet, because here, student loans, they don't take anything from you until you start earning a certain amount of money. So since I earn so little money, technically, they can't get anything from me. So yeah. Yeah, good luck trying to get blood from the stone, basically. Yeah, it's not gonna work. And yeah, you know, that's kind of it. Universities, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna open up the game. I think it's time I just kind of like went straight into it, really. Like, I don't know. Do I regret doing uni? Kinda. Maybe. But then I think about what would I have done for those 4 years otherwise. And then I think, probably nothing, to be honest. Probably nothing. Not to mention too, like, some of the teachers. It's not just you. My life. Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. Apparently I just kind of like my frames dropped a lot there. I don't know why. That's been happening quite a bit on streams. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but I'll open up the game now. Yeah, I used to have a way better internet connection, and then we stopped using that for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's move on over. Play this game. In fact, give me like 1 second to me. I'm gonna go close stuff. But yeah, I didn't learn anything from my free design course too. Hello, sorry about that. Yeah, I've been alright. I've been better. I've been worse. I don't know. It certainly is a day. Leave myself over. I talk music too. I'm like, I don't know what it's playing right now. It's like a bit too chill. I might fall asleep. I don't know. But yeah, we're doing Stanley today. It's like a chill little stream. I'm just very excited to. Please enter the current time. What? Am I playing the right game? Hang on a second. Oh, no, I definitely am. They like. Hold on, I gotta put the game on first of all. Yeah. It's all over. Comes to some uni school fatal stuff I'm repeating last semester, not because of lack of presence, but more meant. Yeah, I getcha. Yeah, I haven't finished it. Apparently I only have like less than 2 hours, so I think I need to see what else is new in it. We'll see. Now the question is, alright, so what is the current time? Well, apparently it's almost 9 p.m. So technically it's 8:58. I don't know why it's asking me that now. Hang on. Huh? Before we get started, can I just say something? Okay. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. What? A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Hello there, Bloodstone. Thanks for follow. But you're actually in the times of the clock, and I appreciate that. Oh, you're welcome, game. Very welcome. I'm small. I am small. That's how I know that you care about the experience. You're paying attention. I am. Yes. I don't even have any of a way of knowing if time you're setting. Wait, what? You say correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick your time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. I can deny it no longer. I'm small. Exactly. Thank you. My favorite time? What is my favorite time? I don't know. 4 a.m. is usually the time that, like, I get to hang out with my friends on the weekends. Maybe 4 a.m.? I don't know. Alright, you get back to your video game now. Pizza time. Yeah, hell yeah. That was weird. I don't know why the game... Okay, thank you, game. I don't even know where I'm at in this game. Because I think I start again. I don't know. I don't think I've ever followed along.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 4.
Your moths are attacking.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
Is it wrong?
Telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And
I put it to Stanley.
Considered it soul-rending. Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I skip this? I can't.
As though he had been made.
Oh, hello. Quit the game, then start it again. Ah, thank you, game. Welcome back. Yeah. Nothing else here? They did. Wow. Do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Get well
Stanley
someday.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley
Hey, what
lifted the
bucket?
into his
Wait, what?
arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Why do I have the bucket? Wait, I remember doing something with the bucket last time. Why do I have this?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, now what? I will
Still
protect
no
them.
one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Where is that?
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I
Stickers?
did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
No stickers? Stickers. Ow.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh, I like that red down there. The ow. Thank you. What this redness? Whoa! What the fuck? What is this? This looks like what is this?
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. What's down here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? Asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
Oh, repeating.
That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from
my bucket.
this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. Indeed. Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very
Mr.
odd.
Unnamed Narrator.
Now he felt himself
Can you
floating
leave us
off the
alone with
ground.
our dear bucket?
Oh, gracious.
I don't have a bucket anymore.
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one
Oh.
bucket after the next.
Oh my
None
God.
of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
My bucket?
This is the story of a woman
What?
named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game.
I want a
It could
bucket.
all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket
Ow.
with him. Perhaps he
I
didn't
rose.
even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course,
I want
she
a
had
bucket
no
now,
confidence.
man.
There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes. Herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Wow, I wish I was that woman. Am I?
But Stanley simply
Oh,
couldn't handle
wait,
the
what?
pressure.
Oh, huh?
What if he had to make a decision?
Close the door.
What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
I
He no
pressed it
longer
by
had
accident.
The ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure beyond any
Hey,
doubt
C, thanks
was
for
that
the
if he waited
sub.
long enough,
Hello.
the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Huh? Right.
But Stanley simply couldn't
Oh.
handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
Oh.
What if a crucial outcome...
What if I come in here with a bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Alright, close it.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Let's get to the
Stanley clasped
boss.
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Huh? How can we find them? Hmm. Where is he? Source limitation. Employee 416. He'll be reward. Oh. Stairs, something to a large room, lots of boxes. Some were both red and blue. Nearby fireplace. Private smelly place for an important person. I mentioned? Hey, what? Alright, so The last one would be. I mean, I'm sure we'll find it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Ooh. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, there you go. Ah. That's office? It looks like it. What's this then? I just leave. Oh.
I am an architect. I am a fucking architect, damn it. I'm just stuck selling shit furniture because someone won't get off their fat fucking ass and help me.
Yeah, what? Thank you, Johnny. Okay, I guess that's just that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Yeah.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Oh?
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Everyone.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I kind of like Stanlerine, to be honest. Is there even a... Okay, there's... a mini stand. That's true, that's better as well.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Thank you, Bucket.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Well,
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. The monitors jumped to life.
Fired.
And Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley
It's okay,
cradled
Bucket.
it gently,
It's okay, Bucket.
reassuring it that everything would be fine.
it's alright, Bucket. You'll be fine.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way. And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
System. What if I, like, just press these things here? What if I want to control people? 1, 2, 2, no. Well, I don't know how to actually turn it on. Wait, 0, 1, 4, 2, it's that? But then where's 0? I need to find 0. Why something else though? Up here. Oh, alright. Let's go turn everything on.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I'm sorry, Bucket. That won't be happening.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped
Oh, the
in and
bucket
pressed
did?
the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh.
Birds.
Oh.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. I love flamingos.
Through one video of silly birds
I like
after
that
another, and then
one.
it dawned
I like
on him.
penguins a lot
This
too.
wasn't a mind control facility at all.
That's a cool
It was
bird.
a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Of course it did.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of
that's all the
possible
birds?
paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Ooh. That's it? Just gonna find 2 more of the Stanley figs. Birds? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Figurine Finders Committee in the...
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I think I gotta take the bucket. All the time. Why not?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Thank you, bucket. I will.
Good.
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't
Jump
talk.
low.
But Stanley
Yeah.
chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that this misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. I feel like I know what a bucket is. Well, yeah, let's see. Alright, Oh.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you
Hello.
tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's be...
Huh?
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
That's a bucket.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a
Oh.
hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Oh, okay.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D
Ah.
printed bucket, not an actual bucket.
Okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No. Oh.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Okay.
Four. Is this a bucket?
Yeah.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's
Oh.
an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
What?
This is...
How is that a bucket? How is that not a bucket?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Uh-huh. Oh. Well, there's no both answer, is there?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Oh, my nose. Yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
You're not a
I'm
bucket.
afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, you're not a
I'm
bucket.
going to erase all
What?
buckets from the game entirely.
No!
Okay, here we go. What happened? Is everything gone?
You deleted everything. Everything's a bucket. Everything is a bucket.
Bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Yes.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could...
Put it back.
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it.
What?
If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I don't like how they're making me all schizo. Ooh. Ooh.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his...
I want to find out what the bucket
and
wants
back
from me.
to the meeting room,
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the car. Good,
Said the bucket.
Now
I'm
ride
not
the
sure how long
lift
we
all
can
the
stay
way
there,
to
to be
the
honest.
top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Wait, there's a
Stanley did
figurine
not
right
question
there.
Why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
I need to go back
It
to
should
that.
have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious
All right, I need to remember to like go
He was
back
firmly
here,
convinced that the
grab
bucket
that.
had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yes, bucket.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Brad?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
But it did. Where's my bucket? Where is he? Bucket? Bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's your bucket. Press F to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press Y, take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press U to go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
No.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it.
I could do
It
worse
doesn't
stuff
do
with it.
Anything else.
Listen to the loud man. Press us to go back home.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press I to anyone in your life except for me. Yes, bucket.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yeah. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press N to go home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Elder lived the same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
It's my bucket. Press P to go home to work, to home, to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with... I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
My bucket.
Stanley,
Go!
give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Ow! Work, Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I'm gonna go get that
Stanley
little
had felt
figurine
the
now.
bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out
No.
to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh, lagged a little bit.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anmarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used
There's
to
a dog
have
outside.
none of them. And now we have them all.
All.
You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anmarines. None of us can.
I will explode like the last one. That'd be pretty epic. Ad's about to start too. You got this. What's in here? Oh, is that it? Huh?
Okay. This
Oh,
is tape
whoa.
number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense
It's all about the
anything
bucket.
makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh,
What's that? Who's there?
Camporata.
is that it? Oh, well, it's different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm
Stanley
47.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
Everything's
Stanley
backwards.
just smiled. Anywhere they went together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Still a bucket left. Somewhere both red and blue. Red and blue. Probably not here then. It's like...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
What if I don't go through the thing?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
Does he know? I'd be messed up if I knew I looked
Two
like
of them
that.
were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 28.
One.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And
Oh?
Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oh. We'll try escaping, maybe.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, mind control. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Okay.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Is this stuff? Hmm? Ah.
As the machine whirled
Well,
into
bucket.
motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Ah?
as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Huh? You see that?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
The bucket. The grand exhibit. Setting a precipice of knowledge. Ah, yes.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
It's a nice bucket.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Oh, my bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley.
What?
Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket.
Oh.
We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision for...
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Where
could
is
it
the
mean?
bucket?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed.
Did I lose the...
memo.
Oh, there's bucket. You stay there, bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Ew.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really?
Don't care.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Buckets.
To show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. And there it is.
Oh.
The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Very good.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay. Really, that's it?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right... No, wait. Where are you going?
Yeah, I've done this before.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the
Hello,
game will
Gold.
reset. We'll lose all of this.
I think I've done this already. Try again. Yeah, it's a nice game. Alright, do I get anything cool for the finding the thing? I think it looks different. It's not talking to me. Oh?
Stanley, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I have to put a pause on things.
Ow.
It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Yeah.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Yeah.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Memories.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
What if I collect it again? Oh?
And here was a second Stanlerine. I'll be honest, back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of
It was
these
the
rooms
bathroom.
was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Whose bathroom?
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, no, we didn't.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
No, we didn't do that one. That's fake. It's here.
This
That's
was
the
the
one.
5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh shit! Yeah, is that Windows Remaker?
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent
Yeah.
a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
He's wrong. I don't remember the Pinkman at all. I didn't get one there. I got one here.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Did I miss one? Because I don't remember that Pinkman at all.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
That can't be. Did I mess it up by not picking up the thing?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay. Pink room?
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
I never got that one.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
What's over here then? I guess it's just leading. I think he's cutting off.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it.
Oh yeah,
too.
if it's cut
The
off again,
past
it does
is
do
truly
that.
A wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever
don't know
choose
why.
to leave it? Keep going.
And then this one.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
There's the exhibit.
It's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
I don't think I'd ever jump again.
Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one. And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now.
Oh?
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
Oh.
He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Okay. Bucket.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless... What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't?
It's like
a
2
bucket?
hours.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to
I'm not able to play
point,
this game the
which,
entire time. I
if
don't know what
that's
setting you
true,
do.
Well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding...
Not really getting
could
an
have
achievement.
dire
I mean, I guess there
consequences
isn't
on the
much
entire
achievements.
rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment. Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know.
I think I
about
remember the
what
answers.
is or is not
Let's
a
see.
bucket.
First one isn't. That's a hologram bucket.
Item 1. Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No, it's 3D printed.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
This one is a bucket.
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
No.
Item 4. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket. To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
This one a trick question? Yeah.
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha. Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think?
No.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
No.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep...
Alright, done this already. Yeah, you know, if I like restart the game, I want to see if I can put my fair time in. Wait, can I just begin the game? Or do I gotta close the entire game first? Oh, wait.
This is the story of...
Okay, let's like close the game fully. So I want to put my fair time. See if that even works. Yeah. Right. My fair time, 4 a.m. Yep. Very inaccurate. Slightly, yeah, but pretty inaccurate. Or for you. Yeah. Use sliders, huh? Alright, let's boot up the game again. pretty meta. I like the game. Just that. Well, I think we're kind of done with the game, to be honest. I don't know how long the game actually is. Get all the endings, but it's pretty short anyway. So it was barely visible. Until the dog and cat are friends. Aw. So number 5 comes over 9. Please just slide until you stop your slider. Which of two made up words below is not appealing to you? Occupincle or scum? I mean, occupincle. Right, scumtush sounds like a better word. Yes. Time that is right now the correct time. What is time anyway? Yes. Anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help. Okay. Yes. We come back. Yes. All right. Let's go. Open it up again. I only have 2 achievements. Weird. I think I wrote achievements I haven't really done yet. Apparently, there's one for beating the game. What time is it? Don't really truly know. Of course, you don't. Nobody knows anything. Yeah, you and I don't know each other. We're like strangers. They're just looking saying to your exact person who hasn't. What I do, it's like a day job. That job's over. Make sure for me to gap click on the day. Fine, and I still don't really know you. You don't know me. Give us know what time it is. I guess some things are just unsettable. If I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You want to have me here when the game starts next time, that's okay. The games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? Look at all the information we learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more thing that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time for me for that. I'll leave my job description, that's okay. Have to see me again. Find me. Talk soon. I think. Yeah, what else do I want to play right now? Guess we'll just play. Oh wait, wait! Oh, wait! The fuck? Epilogue? What? How did I miss that? I'm like, oh, there's a new setting. Epilogue. I was like looking at my Steam library and like, yeah, what do I want to play? And then I come back. Oh wait a second. Many years later. Moon? Ugh. Yeah. Memory room? Snoozy, yeah. I know why. It's because the hey, what's up, Ricky? I turned my light on like more than it is right now because it's getting dark, so it's like no light in my room. I have a smart light, so I gotta like turn on the brightness. Yeah, it's alright. Just thinking about what I want to play after this game, because I'm about to finish for like an hour or something. Like somebody enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, blah 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 blah. More spin-offs, more sequels. Jim. Wouldn't one of these be like the button I'm missing? My name. I found the Stanley button. Figurines. Oh. Hello again. Nice to see you. It's trouble to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Agree with what Webster said, preserve the integrity of the franchise, but nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw Legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the next sun explodes. Let's run this franchise to the ground. Let's drag it for the mud and back. People hate it? Who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make this mistake. Don't cling to Legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. If we're going to make Stanley Parable free, it's simple. What we need to do is change the number to the game's title screen. We also need to really dump some stuff of the game so we can allow it in gaudy. Go ahead, check ranks. Remember what's going to make a new title of our game. Oh. Stanley Parable free. Fistful of Love. Purse. Stanley's Tiny Human Condition. A Door to Love. Danger of Love. Purse of the Jam. Dun dun dun. It's absurd. I love it. I just love it. Wait till you start the game will advance the number to seal by 1, then you'll pick a new subtitle. Every subtitle will never end. Nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. It's not like we're going to do that. It'll just be the same kind of cycle again and again and again with the title screen. What do you say? Should we go for his plan? Yeah, but I want to have it. Yeah, okay. Good, that's great. At least you'll have time to start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my I feel like giving you something as well. See, I've noticed that the nerd never found a way to give you a broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't know how. Didn't bother me. Let's just fix it. Alright, Dad. She's all fixed. See him on your side, Roland. Skipper. I'm gonna keep train rolling. I'm gonna end only spots and forever. Must keep wheel turning. I'm ready. You ready? There's nothing else we need to do. He's into current time. It is currently 10:17. Thank you. Curse of the Printer Jam. How do I get the achievement machine again, though? I kind of forgot.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't need the bucket for it, I think. This way. Oh. Alright, let's go get the achievement. Thank you, Jim.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Alright, where is the achievement? I want to go to the Infinite Hole too. There it is, the new easy achievement.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
I'm gonna go to the hole. That was trippy, I loved it. We'll end it off on that one, I think.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
One.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
It's not infinite, is it?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Oh, so this narrator, is it the same person behind Little Big Planet? I feel like it sounds the same, no?
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
So we're...
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing?
Nope.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Bye. Oh yeah, whole time. Ooh.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer.
I am an architect.
Stanley? Stanley?
No, 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 no. Let me get. Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
We'll be back. Yep, we'll be back. We'll be back. Yeah. Oh,
Here we are. Go on.
I like the
Try
hole.
out some of the new features.
I want to go back in the hole. Mostly infinite hole. They close it? Aw. Closed it down. Alright, if I take, can I take the bucket into the, new
All of
content?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
If I take this bucket to the new bucket?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
This, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Gone.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me? Stanley!
Oh. Oh!
Thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk.
Oh.
I hope one day you can forgive me.
No. Too late for that. Oh. I can never forgive someone like that. Destroying my bucket. Alright. Well, that's Stanley Parable. We're gonna add soon. Not sure what I mean, I guess I could just play some more of wait, do I want to play that more? You know what? Here, let's go back to my room. I think for like just for a bit we can just continue playing the doctor game thing. What's it called? Surgery? Yeah. Try and get through it a bit more, but may not play it for too long. I don't know. We've only got like a little bit, and I don't want to like stress out my voice too much. We have an ad though playing, so you know what? We'll be right back. I need to go take care of some things, so stay tuned. Hello. Welcome. All right. Everything, we should have everything here. Although audio wise, not working. So probably because I haven't updated my thing in a while. But yeah, actually, let me see. Nope. Wait. Nope, that's not working. All right. In that case, I need to turn this on. Wrong thing. I need to turn this on. Go for a little bit. Is this where I left off? Like we're in Africa. Stepping up. Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Casal. But I thought you were a procedure. I asked him to switch with you, Derek. Why? The Clark's an experienced surgeon. I'm just a... I know that you told my brother you couldn't operate on me. I'd like to know why not. Well, what if I did something wrong? I mean, dude... You worried I won't make it? Of course not. You're going to then operate on me. It looks like I forgot to teach you an important lesson. You developed your skills, but something's still holding you back. Doctor needs to be able to ignore his friendships. Huh? Relationships should have no bearing on your surgical ability. Once someone's in the operating room, they are your patient. As the doctor you say, then that's all there is to it. But I'm still a human. This is undoubtedly important. I should have a human touch. We should have like Robert. Dr. Hoffman? I'll explain it when the time comes for now. Just need to focus, Dr. Styles. You know what? You know you can do this. Okay. Think of it as a trial. The final test before you close with doctor. It might. Maybe on computer, it might. Dr. Casal. Well, doctor, my disease be cured. Yes, you should be just fine after the procedure. Which surgeon is going to operate? I will. You don't sound very confident. You can trust me, I'm taking care of you. That's your spirit, Derek. It's in your hands now. Yes, sir. Okay, Dr. Styles. I'll be explaining this operation. You know the Tatarati is a very dangerous strain of guilt. They function in groups of free and produce harmful engine. In other words, the Taratari itself acts as poisonous mass. But if they administer antibody serum, the guilt should die. Victor, just complete the serum. I'm sure you're aware that there's one injectable operation. Kill the guilt cells in the liver by injecting the correct serums. Discuss Taratari will weaken once you inject the serum. There's a different serum for each one, so pay attention to colors. Where the Taratari cells are synchronized to each other. You have a limited window of time to inject all 3 cells. You'll need to act and fast, coordination should be. The Casal is a good head surgeon. Train under him now, you have to save his life. Do your best, Derek. Plan on it. Good luck, let's begin. Okay. We're beginning operation.
Let's begin.
Dr. Casal called this your final test and become a doctor. I want to believe in you the same way I do. This one talks to the Vitian liver. To each maximum size sacs release poison. You'll need to inject serum in the same colors as the Divitor. Well, how do I know what color? Is this color? Oh, I see. That's green. What? Oh my god. Oh, I see. What did you tell me that before? Wait, can I have to cut it again? He's dead. Almost dead. Treat the wound. Like this. Do I suture it up? Like this. How do I treat the wound? Ah, he's dead. Oh, well. Alright, let's try again. I feel like I know what to do now. Double pen? Probably not double pen, but just being on a DS itself is already pretty good. Like, you're a lot more accurate. As opposed to me messing around with what the fuck I'm doing. Is that green? Yeah, it's green. I can't use the syringe anymore. Hello? Okay. More green goo. Until it makes you stop using it. Alright, now how do I treat the wound?
Well done.
I guess I do this first, maybe? Oh wait, do I gotta... Oh. Do I gotta like force it close? Oh, I see. Okay. If I had to like close it down, but I just gotta put a bandage on it. Alright, let me just do him back up to almost full. Just in case. Don't want him to die on us. Alright. Rub it in.
Doctor.
All has been removed. Distribute stuff in order to construct them. Okay. Get serum into all three of them, right? You'll have to work quick from there. Good luck. Alright. Yellow. Cool. No, escaped.
Doctor.
Which one was which? I forgot. Now they're putting more shit down. Oh god, okay. Well, this is awful. Alright, I guess start again. Alright, I know what I'm doing now. Okay. This is why quick saving at least is kind of needed on, well, like, PC.
Well done. Vitals dropping.
I forgot. Alright, there we go. Let's save here. I'm mentioning the story, basically. Purple, green.
Doctor. Well done.
Purple, green.
Doctor.
Oops. Ah, fuck. Let's try again, okay. Hello, Granu. Hope you're doing alright. Alright, so... green, purple, yellow.
Doctor.
We gotta wait.
Well done. Doctor.
Alright, hang on. Alright. Okay, so that's... yeah. All three negative, cool. Alright, hard, yeah. Oh, that's it? Okay, so it's a lot harder if you don't do what I did. Which, yeah, you know, I just want to see the story, to be honest, at this point. We improve their styles. Searching trouble before Kiriaki's gone. I think that Gasal will be practically your doctor. Is he alright? I moved Ultra's guilt tissue. Now we have to wait and hope Sturm takes care of Toxin. I can try telling Dr. Cell that he needs rest, but knowing him, he'll want to return to Hope Hospital. You have lupus digital. Actually, no, it's not lupus. You have a stupid baby head syndrome, and we need your skin grafted. We remove all your skin, actually. And you need more mouse bites. It's always lupus. Back to normal time. Dr. Myers. It looks like they're a little understaffed. Could you maybe help with Dr. Cell for a while? Me? Yes, of course. I'd like that. Come with me then. Dave. How long is this game, actually? Let me have a look. How many chapters in Trauma Center under a knife? There is 6, apparently. 6 chapters. So we're close, actually. This vexes me. And that's why a substantial medical grant would... Everyone's, ugh, Mr. Secretary, is something wrong? Oh, it's my chest. Mr. Secretary, we need help here. Somebody call an ambulance. Call an ambulance! Who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Some kind of prank. Wait, could this be a... Chief! What is it? It's Richard Anderson. Then this... Empty Thursday. As each step is sacrificed, man furnished his dwellings in hell. But who will take recognition from our age? Does this mean? What is the Secretary's condition? We haven't gotten test results back yet, but it looks like guilt. How could this happen? They infected Secretary Anderson? Kinda. It's from a plan with Victor Cole and entire staff. I hate interrupting his day off, but we need that kid as well. Yes, sir. Hey, if I get paid, I don't care when you need me. I came as soon as I heard. What's the Secretary's condition? It's another new strain of guilt. We tried a number of treatments, which works. But like Clark's as with Addison's arrival. Everything in its place. I understand. Victor, we need instructions. Okay, we'll be working together on this one, Styles. I still can't believe they got to me too. I should have been more careful. I'm sorry about all this. Don't strain yourself, Secretary. What are my chances, Victor? Tell me the truth. I can take it. I'd say around 25%, but even that's being generous. Victor! It's alright, Sydney. I want to know what's happening to me. I need to in order to make the right decision. I'm trying to work this time now. I'm still Secretary of Health. Victor, can you figure out some sort of treatment? I can't make any guarantees, I'm trying. After all, you're the first victim to take a strain. I see, I'm the first one. Then my treatment is even more crucial. Sydney, use me as a guinea pig. Find a way to stop this guilt. I give Caduceus full discretion of my treatment. But Richard, that's... You sure? I can't promise treatments will work. Yes, I understand. In return, use my results to find a cure. Can you do that? Extra challenge for Secretary. Besides, it'll save you, but it may sting a little. Do what you want. As long as you're prepared for the worst. I'm going to find a cure. I'm too smart not to. There's a new guild called Pempty inside Secretary's stomach. Okay. I've done enough tests to know how bad this virus can be, but I have no idea how to treat it. Honestly, I think it's hopeless. But hey, everything has to have a cure, right? So it's up to you to find one. That's how medicine advances. But you know that's why you chose to join Caduceus. And so said, worst case, at least his illness could be used to advance our understanding of guilt. I assume he's just some crusty old bureaucrat. But when you think about it, I guess he's not too bad. We kind of owe him to the guy to make this work out. Let's say you have one main objective. Do everything I tell you to. Well, what kind of objective is that? There's like no known treatment yet. Would you like to think of one? Up. I'm the one all research, so just listen to me. We'll see about that. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's just do our job. That's a good attitude. I'll be an analyst. Let's begin the operation. Listen to Victor.
Okay, let's start.
You have time to spare. Performer blocked me. Rise, Derek. Welcome to Pempty Strain of Guilt. This shelless fluid is filling the Secretary's left lung. Anyway, you're gonna have to do exactly what I tell you. Try to attach it. Try cutting his stuff with a scalpel. If that didn't work, go plan B. With the laser, let's try inserting the little bad boy. That didn't work either? Plan C, I guess. If I'm back, I'll tweak the formula a little bit. I think more than that. Still, you stand starting to annoy me. It's time we business. I have one last trick on my sleeve. Effective, but it's still being research adjusted. Not very good for human bodies, so be extra careful. Put the blue vial on the far right. Hopefully everything goes to plan. It's reacting, but there's not much of an effect. Try pig medicine instead. Oh, the pig stuff? Still not good. That didn't work, then I'm afraid medicine is effective. We'll just have to develop this procedure to collect data. What about Anderson's gonna hurry up? Let's find out how it reacts to the orange medicine. Stop! Don't inject there! See that pussy blue thing inside the fluid? That's the highest concentrated of cells. With medicine, their best results. Okay. What the? This is bad! Oh my god! The white medicine is a neutralizer! Use it now! Aim for the hazy object! It's okay. Keep gathering data. Get his files back up first. You need to be more careful. I need to be more careful. Injected right into his body. Oh, I see. That should do it. We mix increased dosage. Ultimate Machine blue and orange. It's this useful data. Hey, you can get some gun readings. The last step you need to alter machine the pink medicine and neutralizer. April plus hasty reaction just expected. That's all there for now. He's getting weaker, so we need to hurry up. Quick, snag a sample. Excise precision of these cells so I can research it. Remember, that's because I'm not finished operate. We didn't even save him. This guy's gonna die.
Not half bad.
Bro, there might be some truth to these rumors. I have no idea. It might, but I honestly don't know. Might look it up. They have multiple endings. No, it's only one ending. So I can't really mess up. And we can only wait for his analysis to come in. We're depending on you, Victor. Yeah, ranking. All I had to do was follow some instructions. It was kind of easy. Let's start with the good news. The Pempty strain has a weakness. A section of its DNA that can be easily altered by injecting a nanomachine. We may be able to convince it to self-destruct. But as part of the nanomachine, I just can't nail down. That sneeze. Sorry, what's good? One of the bug strings is complex. Yeah, blah blah. Therefore, I need your help. Thank you. What do we need to do? Oh. All I need you to do is help me with a small puzzle. It's pretty easy, so I need to see how other people solve it. A genius like me would obviously choose a quick solution. But I need someone like you who's, you're someone who's not quite as adept at active studying. I think I'm an idiot to say so. Recording each one of your solutions, just relax. What you need to do is solve the puzzle quick. Good luck. Okay, let's go try it. Can I mess this up? Use your forceps. Move the thing. Just place the piece anywhere, it won't count. Wait, what? Can I rotate it? Oh wait, I see. I need like this has to go here. This can't go anywhere else. That's how I know it's like that's for sure. Right answer. Oh, easy.
Nice work, Dr.
You did it.
Stevens.
That was easy. It's not operation though, is it? Rank A. Senior surgeon. Wow, thank you. See, that kind of makes sense in a way. In that case, we need to think backwards. Thank you, Dr. Styles. I think I can use a simple program to use. That shouldn't take long to code. Damn it. 2 normal men shouldn't be able to outwit a genius. Let's get started right away. Let's see tonight, guys. Research. Ah, man. Ah, man. let's begin the briefing on the Prempty treatment. I have a few theories about this Prempty thing, and I prepared appropriate kind of measures to explain those now. From the data we gathered during the last separation, it's safe to assume this thing is possible to remove directly. The artificial DNA structure attitudes has distinct weakness. It collapses when attacked from a three-dimensional angle. What? Let's build the machine to exploit that very weakness. By slight altering DNA, we can instigate necrosis. Basically, we'll drive it to suicide. I tried it on a sample and effects immediate. In 4 seconds, the mass had been halved. After 91% of it had been completely destroyed. See, the guild's regeneration rate only charges to suicidal DNA. That much faster. So if we can shrink it down that way, exercise should be cake. Here's a simple perform lobotomy. Okay. So inject it, take it out. Okay. Understand. Let's go for surgery.
Okay, let's start.
Perform the lobotomy.
Derek.
So we have the machine. But this time, careful. Mr. Slayer, you don't know how the guild will react. Is it? Oh. Hmm? Okay, it's working. Continue the injection. Weapons creating tumors, use laser to remove them. It keeps moving. Bro, okay, hang on. Where is it? This thing's annoying.
Derek.
What's going to plan? We're doing well. Exercise Prempty has size along with small sample lung tissue. The hell? Is that the Prempty core? Quick, use the laser. No longer active, we can exercise by harming the... What? Yeah, it restore itself. The core Prempty is crawling the rest of the cells. Ugh, screwed up there. I might have to apologize later. Give me one more chance, now I can figure this out. Use now machine again. Alright, well first let me like get him back up to max. Thank you, green healing juice. Looking good. Need to heal him up. Use laser. Yeah.
Not half bad.
You're getting hang of it. Cool. What? No way! Damn, try again, Derek. You have to put his procedure. Oh, Chief, I was almost... His body can't handle anymore. You have to stop this. This is an order. Yeah, let's stitch him up, Derek. This goes position, Dr. Styles. We got a sample of it or something.
Damn, this is bad.
Yeah, I can't believe this. I kept like stabbing him by accident. That's a consistency plan. Gotta be so stupid. They have obvious flaw in their DNA. Of course they have a system to reinforce it. Damn it. Stupid, I can't believe I made such a stupid mistake. When are you gonna grow up? We all make mistakes, Victor. At least Derek was able to retrieve some of the guilt for us. Did you use that to create more effective treatment? Of course I can. Grr, the device is gonna pay for making a fool out of me. Grr, grr, grr. It's good to see you, Robert, but shouldn't you back at Hope? Actually, I found that I have too much time on my hands as director. I think a Dr. Effie really wouldn't have time to spare. Oh, you here to visit your favorite student? How are you feeling, Secretary Anders? Hoffman, when did you get here? Eric was my student. Richard didn't teach me anything. I've known the secretary for a long time and I can't see him. Sorry that our visit had to be under these circumstances. This is your fault. This is no these. Need your right hand, Mr. Secretary? Sorry, am I in the way? Oh, it's fine, don't worry. Tandem here. I want you to be able to do your job. Richard, I'll be honest. You're going to be angry, but I took a look at your charts. You're going to be taking part in the briefing as well, is that alright? So you start practicing again? Don't get excited, I'm only acting as advisor, and it's only until you're discharged. Please give my solutionist. Besides, Caduceus shows me by taking one of Pope's best surgeons. Well, I have a request for you also. If I said no, it wouldn't stop you. Do you think it's best? Okay. Dr. Casal here. You shouldn't be in his office. I'll go speak to him then. Go get some rest, Richard. Hey, Derek. I need your help again, okay? It's in a puzzle. I hate those weird things. Yeah, you might look smart, but Derek used to copy off my test. That was a long time ago. Seriously? It'll only take a few minutes, okay? Whatever, but I don't know how I can actually help. I have 2 puzzles this time. They should be similar to the last one. I'm counting your styles. Okay, let's get this over with. Okay. This one's a lot bigger. With pieces for 4 steps. Can't throw the pieces wherever you feel. Okay. Whenever I do these puzzles, I like to start from like the ones that they have to be there or they just will not work. Like this one feels like it has to be here, right? Which means that this has to be here too. It can't go anywhere else. This also can't go anywhere. This one I think. Wait. Nope, that's impossible. This one's possible. Possible? This works. This doesn't. That's an impossibility. Might be good at puzzles and things. This is different, man. Get off my balls. I'm working on this. That works. This is impossible. Fuck, I'll try and find your answer. Why is everyone so like... Nope, can't go there, can't go there. This has to go there then, I think. Purple has to go up here. It's like the only thing not being blocked by everything else. Hold on. Red can't even go anywhere. I mean, red can't go there. Red can't go there. Purple can't go there then. That's like... Purple has to go like... Here. This has to go here then. Shut, man. Everyone... It's just... Everyone's just fucking roasting me while I can't figure a puzzle out. Give me a second. I can do it. Just give me some time. Um. Look, see, I'm working it out right now. I think I almost got it. Look at that. There, done. See? Yeah, I got it. There's no puzzle, Doctor. Oh, right. Oh, so down. Come on, let's try the next one. Oh, boy, thank you. Okay. Not possible. Not possible. Not possible. Like, nope. Broken. Nope. That can't go. No. No. This has to go here then. It has to go here. Just filling it out is the hard part. Like, this can go here. This can. This can. I think that's right. This looks correct. That's right. Should we help? Yeah, please, maybe. Oh, okay. It's this yellow piece that's really getting me. Everyone's just talking shit about me now. Thank you, game. This red piece is also it's the yellow and red piece for me. I think the red piece has to go in the center. Like the only one that really fits. So where is this gonna go then? This doesn't fit anywhere. Yeah, this doesn't fit anywhere. What, I got it? No. I don't. I feel everything looks like at one point there, but like this red and yellow is like what's causing the most problems. This is causing gaps to form. Actually, unless it's like that, that's not a gap. I was saying this song, very amusing. Yeah, very amusing. Asshole. Wait, oh, that's gonna work. Okay, now we got it. I think. No, wait, do we? Shit, probably not. Unless it's like this, then? I swear I had it and I just lost it. What if this is here? Let's swap it around. Like this? That looks better, maybe? Oh, here we go. There we go.
Nice work, Dr. Strange.
Yay! You don't look well, you're right. I'll be okay. Wow. Great puzzle. I bet I got a low rank because I didn't do it fast enough. Yep. They do it faster. Ah, good job. This should do nicely. But that was almost a compliment. Overall, you contributed about 1%, but still thanks a lot. All could just help out this time. It gave me more enough data I should finish no time. You really do it? Wait, you stupid, that's the reason I'm here. How you feeling, sir? When I was younger, I was in much better shape and I never got sick. I understand having disease is so painful. If Delphi is capable of creating something like this, then they must be stopped. Of course, sir. But I'm glad. Huh? I don't know how to operate on patients or research treatments. So if the only way I can help fight guilt is be your test patient, then so be it. I'll fulfill my obligation to Caduceus. Alright, I won't give up until you find a treatment. That took me so long. That struggle. Listen up, everyone. Secretary Anderson is getting weak every day. It seems hopeless, but I don't think he'll die. I've never seen anyone fight hard to stay alive, so what we can do is destroy the guilt that's killing him from the inside. Don't think about anything, but the operation is serious. Victor, please explain our plan of attack. Okay, pay attention. I developed a new type of laser for us to use operation. Last time I found out a single core unifies cells. Even if most of the tissue is lost, the core can just be everything. But even when we destroyed the core, it destroyed itself. A beam for core regeneration must exist in each of cells. It's definitely a bioweapon. In other words, Guild has a contingency plan. So I thought of a contingency plan for us too. Use the machine to lure out the core just like the last time. Use the new laser to destroy the core as it tries to be able to shoot. Yeah, not that it should be easy. Victor, how are we sure this will work? It leaves less than 1% of the core protein behind. A lot less. It's guaranteed to work even against this damn thing. But laser will also cause serious damage to human tissue. You're gonna have to be really careful about that. Understood. How much time left? You can do there. Let's begin the operation. I'm gonna save him. Alright, let's try out this new. Remember, Tux said his body won't so much longer. This is our last chance. You guys succeed. You just start. Don't let me down. You ready? We're gonna crush air. Try the laser. Yeah, it works. Exactly. You. Wait, can I not inject them? I can't. Your thing exactly the same.
Let's move on.
We did it. I take that, you little punk. He was alright. If the core is destroyed, then why hasn't the tissue receded? Uh oh. No, not again. Moving erratically, we're in trouble, Derek. Ricky's leech to destroy smaller cores. It's trying to. Oh, it's cutting him up. Must be an adaptable mutation. What does that mean? It's a mutation that lower life forms, but if they're lucky. So material can alter tissue everything. Against heat, cold, they can adapt pretty much to any extreme condition. Adaptation mutation is ultra superior, though. It's an eye, I guess. Yep. Trying to kill itself. Damn, what's going on?
Doctor.
Well, if the Penalty is reacting distractionally, then we must have it cornered. Laser's working. It relates into a well defending against attacks.
Derek.
Doctor.
Our reading is decreasing. Laser. Oh. Oh shit. Oops. We'll forget about that. Okay, well now I know what to do. I kept lasering by accident. I was like, oh, it's not getting him.
Let's move on.
Down here. We did it. Yeah, we didn't.
Derek.
We're fine because I know what I'm doing. Yep, it's adapting.
Doctor. Doctor.
Okay, we got it.
Derek.
Doctor.
This is silly. Very, very silly. This one's the worst one, the one that cuts you open. Oh, it's gone? Is it over? We check. Shirai reaction. Negative, it's completely gone. We did it. It's about the time to finish treating his wounds. Alright. How do I do this again? I guess sterilize it. Then I okay. We've done this for the civilized. I'm gonna just everyone to war. There we go. I'm gonna go crash. I'm going to crash. You guys should get some rest too. Never know when the next patient's gonna pop up. Bill did it. Good job. Yay! Woo! Success. Man. That was the worst one so far has been the puzzle one with like the triangles from last time. That was worse. This one's not bad. Just takes a little while if you like trying to do it without using save states. Good work, everyone. Sit did all the work. I'm surprised it helped so long. Victor. What? I was just being honest. But we all fought hard, hands included. Picking up, over here's done. Wonder if he'll still die from just stress. How's he doing? I don't know. Miracle itself that his body can stand for the operations. Apparently he's empty strain, attacks nervous system first. Imagine what kind of pain we must have been in. But painkillers would have interfered with test results. So he hid the pain. He fought it against Guild all by himself. You gonna wake up? God really knows. Something we can do. Pray. 2 days later. Chief's answers consciousness. What? I'll be right there. It feels like I've been asleep for a very long time. Your word didn't stick, right? There was a chance you would never be consciousness. So I called you also Shoal. Sydney, please do me a favor. Should you call him Robert Hoffman? That. Right. Secretary, what are you saying? And contact Hoffman. Also, please assemble the guilt team. Chief, what's going on? Experience and knowledge, and you sure already know that last option could affect a toll on his body. He's gonna die anyway. But we found the cure. It's not fair. Oh, is he... Richard, are you alright? I almost forgot to ask you the request. That's right, you mentioned it to me before. I'm gonna use your hands. What are you talking about? Okay with you, Sydney? I thought I was a skilled surgeon, but... Exactly, I haven't performed operation years. I stopped taking responsibility. Because you're stuck like me, too. Why don't you stop operating? Ah. Tell me your greatest joy is being able to help patients. The last person I would expect to give up operating. My hands are too heavy for me. I can't heal people, that's no doubt, but the healing touch would let me save patients nobody else could. Possible saving some patient. First, too great, I can't bear it. Still trying to do everything alone, you haven't changed at all. You see old doctors and nurses just supporting you? Doctors like Derek and Greg, you don't have to fight alone. There be, but have you forgotten already? Patients fighting too. Patient you operated on asked you to fight by the side. As an ally in that battle, even if you come casually. Nobody understands that when I do now. Some people may explain you couldn't save their loved ones, but nobody's pleased you stop trying to. There is something you told me when you were in college. You said that people should never have to be told the condition is incurable disease. It's the same way Derek feels, but perhaps you should have changed. Hey, tell me then. You no longer feel that way, understand, but if you still want to help save the unsavable, I want you to take over you should save the weak. Richard, you're just a group of people. You just accept that so he's incurable. Stop it. We should discuss this after you've recovered back to the last hospital. I won't be leaving. My place is here, Caduceus. I will stay as well. I will stay. It's just beautiful. Ah. I haven't forgotten about what I said. A rare thing, I still feel the same way. It's changed. What have I been doing? I'm glad to hear it. I knew you haven't changed, Robert. That's why you recommended Derek. You knew that you could help Caduceus. Robert, please, take care, Caduceus. My friend, promise I'll work hard to bring our team to life. Count on it. Oh, it's meant to be, it's like a DS thing. Chapter 5, alright. I'm gonna end there. We'll continue next time. Thank you, everyone. Alright, yeah, I'm getting tired, and I'm not feeling too well. Sorry to kinda abrupt. But let's just go ahead and, raid someone out. I need to go to bed. And also haven't eaten today. That's another thing. All I had today was 6 chicken nuggets and 12 fries. So I haven't really been taking care of my body. But I will try and fix that right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid. Let's see. Who is up? No, let's go raid my friend. What are they playing? Alright, what is this game? Okay, well, let's just go raid my friend Hayes. They're currently playing Magic the Gathering, so let's go and say I won't be there for too long, though. I really gotta go. But yeah, alright. Sorry, everyone, for such a short stream. Next time will be much better, hopefully. I am hoping to stream Thursday. Hoping. But I'm gonna try and survive the week, and we'll get through it. So, yeah, hopefully I won't be as... well, Alright. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care of yourselves. And stay sharky or something like that. Bye-bye.